You was in here. Hi. Let me put the music on. Okay, I got too loud. Turn it down. Okay. Y'all, I had uploaded my new song. Well, it's not new, fairly new. It's called The Lamborghini. It's on the channel. Y'all should go see how it sounds to you. I don't know if y'all like hip hop or rap music. I do gospel hymns. I do R&B. I got an R&B track too. I gotta get that one straight. I gotta get it where y'all can hear it. Literally, I was singing. I like it. But yeah, the Lamborghini is up here. Thank you so much to whoever created that beat. I do have a license for it. Well, I told him in the little thing when you do the stuff and then you load it up here. Really, I ain't afraid when you got the paperwork. So, yeah, I'm fine. We're gonna do Q's and A's. We're gonna do Q and A's. I got my pen. You know what? I really need to limit the time because I think other people they be ready, to have theirs. I need to learn how to kind of nip it where it should go. I'm learning that. I be just trying to be sure they know what they need to know. That was not supposed to be in there. So I'm gonna wait for like a minute, 1 minute, for people to come on in. Hi everybody, Q&A time. It's Q&A time. Okay, so I should do something a little different for the Q&As. It is 1:14 p.m. Everybody has approximately I'm gonna give y'all 6 minutes. Everybody, I think I need to kind of find a way to cut it. Cause I guess people, they be waiting on their turn, and then take a little long, take a little long. And I agree with them. I want to kind of, I don't want to move too fast, but then I want to be too slow neither. Let's see how 6 minutes do. Then we can have more people. I think 6 minutes at most 30 seconds is okay. Oh, let's just see how it goes. We're gonna try today. I'm gonna start singing. I'm gonna start singing. What's that new one? I made a new gospel hymn. You have not because you ask not. You have not because you ask not. When you ask, you shall receive. May the blood plead over me. You have not because you ask not. 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 When you knock, because you ask not, you have not, because you ask not, you have not, because you ask not. When you ask, you shall receive. May the blood plead over me. You have not, because you ask not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So you said complete girl, you said guidance for you? Okay. Guidance for you. We use the angel cards. Y'all can come in and ask what you need. We're gonna do it in order. We got a new thing with the asking and the doing. I'm gonna do 6 minutes and 30 seconds per person for the reading. So I'm gonna keep up with the time and we'll do it like that so it's fair. Because I feel like I need some structure right there. Okay, so complete girl, right? Your first angel message is something about temporal rose. So you know how on the side of our head we have temporals? It's something about your temporals. Something about the temple. I don't know why I thought about dimples. I thought about dimples. Your second one. Okay, sacred waters is in reverse. If you be having headaches, it might be for a certain reason. Okay, sureness of help. Soil. Something about sureness of soil. Unseen help. Support and community. You might have to, if you feel like you're not getting what you need, express that to the community. I think some people, they show love, they care, support is out there. You might be needing some kind of help that I don't know if you can find that just anywhere. We got Great Mother here, and then Rose Venus. It could be some like TLC. I think you need TLC. This might be the help that you're asking, like a break. Like you want a nice break, not just any break. There might have been some infidelity somewhere, some lies. Some people might be gathered talking about it or have. Let's give you a moonology. So guidance, if I can like break this down, this would be if you need help, you need to get into the community in which you live. There's so many avenues and turns and whatnot you haven't really turned to. Confidence is your key to success. We got the full moon in Leo energy, but on the new moon. So something about pridefulness and your confidence. Got something to do with your north node. You might, you know, you might not have the proper tools. It could be something about resources. We got your hard work is paying off with it. The new moons are very, very important. It's a full moon in Aquarius and Pisces today. You might need to reflect on the new moon in Pisces and the new moon in Aquarius. That was on the 9th in February, Aquarius new moon. What you do that day. And then the new moon in Pisces, I believe, was on the 10th. It was the 10th, I believe so, of March. So it could be something about, going somewhere. I don't know why I heard. It's like, you know how your mother, people's mothers might say some things subliminal, you know, march your tail right over there, or those little jokes when we was kids. Um, they would use the months of the year to make a joke with the month of March. So it might be something that you need to get moving toward, or something is moving toward you. It's something about support, community, unseen help. It could be a seed that you sowed and you might not know how it's growing. This might be the time to see about that seed. I don't know if you remember what it was though. This sounds like you got a lot going on. You might need to get like a calendar or organizer or something like that. Hi. I don't have time. How accurate are they? I guess you would have to watch the channels and see. Go to the Q and A's, and I guess that'll answer your question. Where people was actually active, and I was answering their questions, and then they was reacting. Those might give you your answer. I think those are the best ones. And honestly, even the ones there is nobody, I'm answering their questions, very accurate. You probably know who I am. You're probably just playing games. Anyway, so complete girl, to sum it up, you probably need to just take a moment and breathe. I think you might have some kind of organizational skills that need um, I say clarifying. You know how you take some junk out of a closet because it's been sitting there. You might need to declutter. It could be something like that where you might figure out what it was because you got a lot going on. But it just sounds like you take action. That's not a problem. You do care about what you do. You might need to figure out what that is. You might need to figure out literally how you can group it all together. Maybe a group meeting, like workshops and stuff, could be helpful. On this channel, could we do more than just tarot and stuff? I do presentations, I work in legal support. Um, yeah, I do. Some of y'all better be careful who you be talking to up here. So if you need to, I can just share some workshops and things that I know you can actually get involved in, and they're free. I have my little ways of finding things. You might need people to just know what they doing because other people don't know what they talking about. They just talk. They don't actually, you know, show. So just if you would like to be a part of the community here, you can. And on the community boards, I share a lot of grant opportunities. People who want to make books, there's manuscripts that they can do their thing with, and the people who take the information, they form it into a book. They just give it to them to kind of go over, and then there's a contract for that's your creation. All of those great things is on this channel. We do more than just flippity fly with cards. So I hope that also answers whoever that was. I forgot about if my readings are accurate. It's not even about the readings up here, but okay. What is your last angel message? According to the moonologies. Okay, so something about a climax. Something could be going somewhere, but I think it got something to do with clutter. Something about cluttery. It sounds emotional, but it just sounds overwhelmed. It sounds overwhelming. This literally could be something that you need to do. I don't know if kids are involved or you're just all over the place. You babysit or something like that. Communication is key. What did you do on the 6th of June? Could be significant. And make sure you check February 9th, 2024 this year. New moon in Aquarius. And also check new moon in Pisces. I believe that was on the 10th. So I'm going to close out your reading with this personal issue reaches resolution. I think it's something about some keys. Are you trying to get into like real estate or something? Or maybe something about a home or a building? Do you need something like that? Could be significant. Like community might have some for rent signs, something like that. Maybe those are your best interests. I don't know what else is going on emotionally. It seems like you just have a lot going on, and it needs to be niched in the most important place. Three of Wands is in reverse. Overall, Nine of Pentacles. So something about a potential Six of Pentacles. What up, Derek? Okay, we got a Five of Wands. Uh, Something can be debated. I don't know if you've been somewhere where they might have been debating, or it seems like, I don't know if I like the sound of that. It sounds like it was business, nothing personal for some, and personal, nothing business for them. So Three of Wands in reverse, that's commerce. I think you need to get into the commerce laws of things when it comes to support and community, because this just sounds business oriented right here. It just sounds like maybe someone was all in your business, they need to mind their business. It's a mixture, so you got a lot going on right here because of somebody else. Something about a personal issue is closing out about a commerce problem, or either somebody who tried to make money off of you, or an idea that you had, or some kind of algorithm that has something to do with something of yours. Just try not to argue, even though it might be argumentative, because you could be getting something and you're going to get less than what you deserve. Professionalism, stuff like that. Yeah, look, new moon in Aquarius, check that day, the 9th of February. Bring love into the situation, pour into it, because you could be missing something. It's something about the new start for you. The new moon that passed was Leo, but see, today is full moon in Aquarius and Pisces. So to have this new moon in Aquarius here in reverse, it is something about reflection time. Be careful. This it could be it because Six of Pentacles is about resources, and that's what you're needed. Nine of Pentacles is about the luxury of it. So try not to be judgmental. And then we got the Six of Wands. So remember your hard work. You want things to be balanced. That's in reverse, actually. I'm just showing you what's out here, and the Fool is right here in reverse. But then the stars behind it. I mean, you can have something right then, but let's just say, for example, you don't take this, or you kind of get into your feels for real, it sounds like. It will be a nice little minute, like the stars will have to realign for another opportunity for you. You got emotions are running high. And this is for complete girl with her question, or I would say you're a girl because of the name. So excuse me if that's not right. Guidance for you. Guidance for you, I would say definitely make sure you're not in an emotional state so you can make a great business choice. Um, Reading from the personal, because somebody might know that that's your trigger spots, especially if you're a woman. So great mother energy here. And then the Rose Venus. These are your great spots, regardless if you are a mom or not. Some people may know you in the community, know your mother, they know you, or something like that. So try to focus on those niches, those areas. I think you might. I just don't want you to mess around and get something misconstrued, and then you don't get what you think you should. People find ways to not give you what you deserve based off of your attitude. So sometimes you might have to take a little bit of their bull, because let's just be real, they know that you deserve it. So sometimes they'll talk down and do little shit. Hate to curse, but they will do stuff where it just puts you out of the deal, where you don't want to be. So try not to do that. It sounds like it's right there at the corner. Or when you ask certain questions when it comes to some help that you need in the community, it will actually it can alter that. So it's some stuff we may not know, and then some stuff they know. It's business, nothing personal. That's all you need to know. Make sure you get what you need. You'll learn as you go. The next question, we're at 21. Hey everybody. What's that? EA, you want to ask a question? You can. You're literally like next because of the order in which the chat is. So EA, you're a counselor? Ooh, that could be great. Can you tell my future? Let's just say if I do, it's like they'll come after me, not you. I don't want that for my future. It's not fair for me. Y'all know they be locking people up that do that, but then they be like in the background. They want to use them for their use. That shit happens all the time. I hate to cuss. You all come here. Oh, thank you, Derek, for helping out in the chat here. Hey, everybody. So, about, is that, I think I'm saying their name right. I'm not sure. Hey, new subscriber, I want to know how is my academic year going to be like. Okay. Now, potentially EA, you were supposed to be next. You talking about your future. Let's say what's in store for you. Let's say that what's in store for you. Cause whatever you get out of a store, right? Usually you can take it back. So Valerie, right? If I'm saying that right. And thank you for subscribing very much. And you want to know how your academic year is going. Academic year. You want to know about it this year, right? Let me make sure I get it right. You want to know how's it going to be? How's it going to be? I got a timestamp like the rest of the Q&As I've done. I wrote them down at least. Okay, so EA, your time 24:47. I'm gonna make this. We're doing this something new. 6 minutes 30 seconds per person, so we're not taking from everyone else. Hey everybody, hey, thank you for coming. I want to try to make sure I'm doing stuff in a fair way, and I felt like maybe that wasn't so fair. Let me try to figure that out. So at the most 6 minutes 30 seconds for everybody on Q&As. If you want to donate, you can. I appreciate it. So EA, Ain't gonna lie, I thought about EA Sports to the game. Angel message, you got codes of the seeds, the blueprints within you take the next step. Typical, but what else? Oh, we got the sun coming out with the teaching card. Uh, well, off the gate, how I felt about it might be one thing. What need to be said is another. Someone could be trying to teach you something about the sun. Are you someone's son teaching them, or is a son learning from you? You don't care. Who cares if you're the dad or not, or you could be like a woman. I don't know. Uh, there's a yoni involved. I'm sorry. When I see this card, I think of a yoni. My apologies, everybody. You should be an adult. You dang sure should not be a child. There might be a child in the energy, EA. I mean, you somebody's child. Attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires. So you could be someone could be attracted to you. You know how your name is EA up there, and this card says the sun says joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. I said EA Sports. It's something about love playing games, playing games. What's that song by Summer Walker? You gonna keep playing games? So you out here playing games, or you trying to? I don't know how you feel about love. I can't determine that. What I will say is, it just might mess around and find you. Somebody gonna teach you a lesson, but it's something about they know you though. Ooh, you might be running into a little intuitive person. Let's say that. So what's in store for you? I wouldn't say this is a future prediction. I'm gonna reword it to say what's in store for you, because it's just like a store, people, right? If you don't like it, you can return it. In some stores, better read the fine print. Non-refundable. So it depends on whose store you're going to. Because some people like, nah, once I gave you that, that was it. Not everybody like that though, right? So maybe it's something about you. You look like you're gonna run into somebody. I don't know if y'all gonna learn from each other. Reciprocity, real love is reciprocity. It could be a teacher who just remembers you when you was a kid, or oh, I remember, or were you around some children? Do you have teacher experience? Does that say that on your resume? Did you substitute before? It could be daycare. It doesn't have to be a school. It could be babysitting. Oh, I remember you after the rain. Silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over and acceptance. So somebody's job is done. If this isn't like a love thing, what's in store for you? This could be potentially someone taught you a long time ago, and their job is done, and they got to get over it. This could be someone still trying to baby you. Yeah, ancestral work, mother line, growing up, healing. Yeah, so if it's the other way, somebody's learning they can't just hold your hand. Yeah, the child within come to me. Somebody might be trying to call you in, and I don't know what that is. That sounds like it's. You might think someone does an occult or something. You might think somebody doing some kind of attraction spells. Someone is okay. It's one of the two. It's either someone's very attractive and y'all about to run into each other and it's gonna be a vibe, or it's somebody that you recall when you were young and they got to let go of literally you grown. And this also could be potentially, I'm gonna give you a third. It could be some, I mean, hell, it might fuck around be all three. Life be life. And so watch how you play outside. Watch who you entertain, because they was definitely watching you. And make sure if you're going to engage in any activity, protect yourself. Because I'm feeling like somebody does have a liking to you, or it's going to grow into that you toward them. I don't know how that's going to go because love is strange if that's the case. You're getting what you asked for. So be careful about how you act, how you talk. You know, you might want to change up some things. Who knows? So it's one of them threes. I think all of them matter to me. And that's for free. This store. So let me. I gotta go to my grandma's on that one. Over the river through the woods of my grandma's house. What you think? I made this in honor of her. Her name is Mary Eliza. I'm gonna close this out and go to Valerie. I'm gonna check the chat to see if there's another person. What is this doing in there? That do not belong in there. Okay, so Grandma, what in the world? Her name Mary L. In this world here. What should I say? How should I word it? What is the vibe? I did my ancestral work when I got up today, cleaned up. I gotta do some other things. Ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be totally honest. Yeah, it's the scorp for me. It's the scorp. What's the scorp? Anyway, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. And it's a little dancy dancy. That is cute. So I'm gonna close this out with this EA. Hustle mentality. Has some faith. If you like tarot readings and you go to a lot of people's channel, you might see the Nine of Wands, Pentacles, Swords, or the Sixes. Something about they be flipping because this right here it could be either or all of them, and it might be a twist. So it's some Scorpio energy. Check your Scorpio house and placements about this because something could be you need to learn a lesson. They need to learn a lesson. I think it's really both. I don't really say it's one way without the other. So what did you do on the 11th of June? That was on a Sunday. This year that was on a Monday. Something about that cycle. It closed. I don't mean to be a little weird with myself. Some people, I don't know if you think it's weird. You might have missed something and you didn't know. Be careful. I don't know what. Be careful, especially if it's a love thing. Cause something about playing games. We ain't got time for that. We grown. Something about shake it off, get back up, rise on them. So you might have to learn a lesson, but I don't think they're just whatever this is. And those three variations, they gonna learn too. So I don't know what their problem is. I'm gonna just roast them in advance for you. Healing yourself in your adulthood leads to you getting back to who you were when you was a child. This is something about when you was a kid. It's like again, this is a. I'm not liking the part about the somebody gonna play with you. Don't allow it to happen. I think you should have gave some kind of. We like to say give offering. Maybe you should have. I don't know if you go to church. It could be something else. People. I grew up in church. I'm baptized. I know there's another powerful source of these things. So all I'm gonna say is this: you might have missed giving something. It could have been something simple as giving a child $5 and you was told to do so. You got to think about what happened last year on the 11th of June. Go back and look. It got something to do with closing it. You had time to close it out from that time to the 11th of June, this 2024. That was on a Monday. June 11th, 2023 was on a Sunday. So something about if you hear a lot about Orishas, I don't know who coming to you, so I'm gonna just give you a heads up. Obatala energy, Sunday, Jupiter, Sagittarius, and then Monday, that's like That's more. Well, you give offering to that Orisha that day. I mean, some people do. Some people don't. Let me make sure. Let me make sure, because that can just be a gatekeeper. Somebody that's a gatekeeper could be. Oh shit. Yeah, be careful. I'm just saying. You talking about your future? I'm just gonna tell you then, just in case it's something about a game. I mean, I'm not saying they gonna play games. You need to make sure that you can identify what the game is. Some stuff is worth playing. Like, let's be real. I like Mortal Kombat. I like Tekken 5. You know, I got a lot of lists of games. Usually they fighting games. Ain't even gonna lie. But let's see. Let me make sure I got this right, cause I don't want to tell you misinformation, and then we're gonna go to Valerie. I did not even spell it right. That's why I didn't come up. Okay, I knew. Okay, I won't tripping. Elegua. They call him Elegua. And the other, just be okay. So Elegua is about crossroads, and yeah. So this is Scorpio is Pluto. Oya. Oya's about a storm. I mean, somebody that could be many things though. You know, they can do something. You know, women make it rain in different ways than none. So I'm just gonna tell you right here. It sounds like love, and then maybe something in your childhood creeping back up on you. Maybe somebody gonna remind you of your first crush. You do got somebody who needs to allow you to grow up, who's interfering with this. So this could be where the game playing is. You got to really discern here. You might need to get in tune with an ancestor or somebody who knows how to do it. So I'm gonna close that out with, because you are attracting something, so you need to be careful about what you attract. That's kind of it right there. Just make sure you look about what you did, who you talked to, email, I don't care, text, phone calls, writing down your taxes, on what you spent that day, who you spent it with, what offering did you give? Did you go to McDonald's? Did you get a chicken biscuit? I don't care. All that matters. You need to see. You need to look. You know, you get a little number at McDonald's. Yeah, that too. So I'm just listen. Some stuff is just whoo. Some people they be trying to figure out every way to get you, but we be trying to understand. Well, how did this happen? And they know too much. That's what I be trying to say. So Valerie, we're gonna go to you. So my best advice for you to be check what you did, but it sounds like you had an opportunity, or you was maybe you didn't understand what it was to close out something from June the 11th of 2023. That was a Sunday. I was at Walmart. I talked to a Pisces. They used to work at the Library of Congress, and I was talking to them about some stuff that I put into the Library of Congress because copyright. Da, 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 da. So they did that, but now they drive trucks. So we were both in the arts and crafts section, as a matter of fact, getting stuff. So and then I bought 4 items that day, $11.11. Like they give you an example of like what you should kind of do, look at, remember stuff. It's important. He had like dreads, he was light skinned, he wore glasses, he was cute, like, stuff like that. Remember, something like that. So, Valerie, academic year progress. We starting yours at 39 minutes and 27 seconds. Maybe that number is significant. EA, yours started 24 minutes, 47 seconds. 24 is a very good number for me. What does that mean for you? I might have been the one that had to tell you something then. So, complete girl, yours started 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Ooh, 7. So, Valerie, I'm gonna go through the chat after Valerie to make sure I know I didn't miss any other ones. I'll take 3 more. If there's more than 3, I'll just handle that. Okay, Val, what's up? Hi. Thank you for your patience too. You want to know how's it going to be your academic progress. You know, I remember answering a school question to somebody in one of these readings I do, and they came back like happy. I don't know what they was taking. It must have been complicated. They was happy as heck to pass. It sound complicated. Oh my goodness. So y'all, all the students, I don't care how old you are, y'all out here doing stuff and completing things, I give you great honor today. It's not easy. You gotta listen to somebody else and their perspective and then find your own way about it, because you still gotta do that. They're teaching you, but you still gotta find your thing and then pass their little thing, tests or whatever, the quizzes and all. Ooh, look at that, the sun. It was before Val? Okay, I might have did a mistakey steak. So I'll make you right after. Wait, let's see. Okay. What did you wanna know? You got the sun, Valerie at the bottom. It's a lot of fun in here. Okay, the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. So you might have been like returning back, or you decided to go back. You decided to do something over, or there was a I can do better than that moment. You got Holy Grail in reverse. I ain't gonna lie, you might like, I don't know what you're taking. When I think of Holy Grail, it could be something about data, researching, analytics, tech field. You might be, I don't know how that's treating you there. Sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Let me show you what it looked like. I'm over here being stingy. John, you asked for one? Okay, so then McKee, just a general, be cool. Okay, Sky. I definitely got to do yours. Let me see. My apologies, Valerie. So let's see. John, and then I got you, Sky. Hey, I like that name too, Sky, Key, and Moon. Okay, so back to you, Val. We got this. It's something about maybe somebody's keeping tabs on how you do things, like keeping up with a pattern might be significant. It might be something about time. You could be awesome at what you do. You just need to make sure you have a proper schedule. Like usually for students, and guilty as charged when I was in college. Then I'm homeschooling kids. So time management, these two words of the importance, that might be the main, that's like number one. Because it's like you're a great student, you could be awesome. Time is the thing. And knowing how much time you should spend studying, how much time you should spend um, doing tutoring. Like, do you have time to squeeze in tutoring? Do you have time to be a tutor? You know, sometimes you can be doing so well, you do have time to be a help with someone else, and then that's great for like what they would call timing on your program of degree choice, or it could be a certification. I don't know if it's those things, but if it's not data analytical, maybe something that's analytic, like that you do. Like, for example, there's jobs like legal analysts, These are people who keep up with certain patterns that have something to do with the legal field. It can be how many times a certain case matter, but then they do statistics, and then it goes there. Like they don't just focus on one thing, but it's a variant of things, so they can come up with statistics. So this could be something that I don't know where logistics came from. You could be good at resources like HR. This could be where you are. You got these kinds of something about the word R. R programming is a program, and Python programming is a program. You might want to consider taking like maybe like a little. I wouldn't want you to change anything. This sounds like a side thing you can do. Just learning it on a self-paced level, it can open up the door to something else. Because tech is kind of getting technical out here. So yeah, time. It's something about taking your time. This says the breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connections, and time eases. It's just you looking really beautiful over time. It's like aging like wine or something. It's something about this second chance. You didn't let it slip. You took the opportunity. Now it's more like doing everything that needs to be with it. Time is really all that you need to worry about. I think everything is good in the widths of things. I know you know how to do notes where you understand it, overstand it, and understand it on outer standing perspectives. It's not that for you. It's going to be the time picking like what I don't know if you have stuff like you can choose what time you come into class for the little sessions every week, or if you might need tutoring, just in case, consider that. Consider it. Beloved within inner and outer relationships. You should be like a little social butterfly. I think people really gonna like your mind. I don't know what's going on in there. That might be why Holy Grail is in reverse. Try to see if the school has like little stuff you can do. Like when if you got time, you can be a part of they when they little sessions, when they little groupie things. So you can kind of put it on a resume. Like I attended. You can still be a part of it even after you finish. Stuff like that is cool, and it always follows you. It shows dedication. It shows that you are willing to be involved in something. You might want to think about that. Like if you doing great and you got time, you might want to see what they got. I don't know if it's remotely, you go to school, it's hybrid. You might want to start your own little thing, like a little study group. Stuff like that is great. Let the teacher know you can get credit. You get all kinds of stuff. We don't be asking. I'm just saying, trial and error from someone who's been in college. I mean, I finished, but it's just the point. When you look back, you be like, "Oh my God, I could have did this. Oh my God, I could have did that." So this second chance, something about you ready to play, you ready to get in the game. So play, but time is the one. Let's do this as we're gonna close it out with a moonology. This was good. I really think everything else is fine. You don't need to worry about really nothing but time. Making sure you spend your time wisely. You just need to go ahead and have a schedule and try your best to follow it. If you need to fix it and tweak it, you'll know what you need to do like as you move. This is just kind of like in general convo too. Yeah, look at that. At one point in time you took accountability, but this time you're not about to allow it. That's all right, cool. Hey, I like it. Not too many people taking accountabilities these days. Don't let your pride get in your way. A fiery climax approaches. I don't know where you're going, but it's some serious high. Some serious high. And there is a full moon in Pisces today, and it's in Aquarius. So you right on the money. Look at that. You right on the money. Nothing is yet set in stone is in reverse. That's because it's already in stone. Something about no, it's graved. It's right there. It's kind of like Moses on top of the mountain telling everybody, oh, these are the rules. So you just need to make some rules for yourself. You don't beat yourself up for whatever that was, according to whatever it was. That was then. This is now. You took action. You're taking the action. It looks good. Focus on your north node as you balance things out. This is the full moon in Pisces today and full moon in Aquarius. You got north node in reverse behind it. Stuff might make you a little uncomfortable as you figure out how you should spend your time wisely. Yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. This is the greatest time because around that time, this is gonna catch up with you. I don't know what you did for the new moon in Taurus. Dreams and prosperity and peace, all that good stuff sounds great, but I don't want you back here. You did great full circle moments. So also closing out. So these got closed out. I mean, yeah, the full moon in the Aries, it didn't. I don't know when that came around. Sometimes I ain't real good at some of that moon stuff. Some, yeah. If I'm not looking for a certain thing, no. There might be something for you to look into then. Just check when the full moon was last. 'Cause I know the new moon in Aries was the first week of April. Something about time to take action. New moon in Taurus, that was like before it or after. It was one of them, just a little bit before or after. Just make sure because that full moon in Taurus was behind was behind that nothing is yet set in stone. It could catch up to you. Don't let it get you, whatever that means. It's something about that's personal, or either it's just simple about what your academics is pertaining to. So try not to let it go that far. Have a schedule. If you need to tweak something, you know you can, you know you can't. Check your calendar. Okay, I got this day. Easier said than done, right? But it'll save you so many days and a bunch of whew. But for right now, it's just you need to just make a schedule. Like everything else is fine. I wouldn't be worrying about the work. More like making sure you got the time to do it. So if you need to change something with your teacher, be very open, be very honest. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. If you need to, they say dropping a class happens every now and then. If you need to make adjustments because you're still in a good position, do so. So we got, I think your name is Megul. Can I call you Elsie? But yeah, that was still nice, Valerie. You took accountability somewhere. You just wasn't trying to let life be lifing on you like that. Not too many people have the courage. But it's a nice amount of us. We doing good, y'all. But that was for you, Val. Hmm. I wonder what you do and go to school for. Or you get certified. What's up? What's up? What is yours question here? I'm gonna start yours whenever you get done typing it out. I like to timestamp people's questions or whatever because I like to go back and you might want to come back and look at it. Derek, I'm done. What they saying? I've done already. You typed it already? Okay, well, I'll go look. Hopefully, I can see it. What's up, everyone? Okay, I think I see it. I feel like I lost something. I'm not myself anymore. I'm just scared that I'm gonna. Say the same. Guide me, please, when I am gonna be rich. Whew, when you gonna be rich? Okay. 55, 38. All right. So when you gonna be rich? LC. Whew. You know what? For that right there, I need a goddess. Stuff like that, I'd be like, you wanna know that? Okay, I ain't gonna, get upset because you asked. I'm gonna try my best here. I might need to light something on that. The incense burning, but it almost gone. Let's see. Who's gonna protect this as I give? Cause that questions like that, yikes. Okay, we got three. Okay, secrets revealed. So something's about to. Well, for something like that, yeah. You're in training. Something about you see that train in the back, and then the lady in the yellow. Something about Osun or Oshun or Ochun or Risha talk. So you was training for something, or you're in training for something, but a secret is about to be revealed. This might be some like it sounds like it's resulting into this what you want because I mean we want money. I mean being careful answering stuff like that too. Most high protect my energy. We got surrender here, so I feel like it's that song opening hymn. You have not because you ask not. It might be something you need to ask first. You ask that, but it might be something else pertaining to it that should have been asked. But Aunt Nancy, we got Aunt Nancy out here, something about betrayal. I don't know if you like the Bible. Certain stuff I like to make sure I include that. I grew up Christian. I'm baptized. Maybe people feel some kind of way for what I do here. I don't care. Um, you might have you might have some financial blockage because of a family member. I'm about to see. So 3773, we got Queen Mother Nanny Liberation. Now the thing with this card, you see that little face right there watching them. So this sounds like I gotta dig into the family stuff. Hope you don't mind. Hey, you gotta be careful what you ask too. I think it's okay. I'm just gonna do it carefully because sometimes my intuitive ones, readers, 101, write it down or something. Uh, People ask us things, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you should know this, or you agree, or I don't know if you would. I don't care, but I'm just gonna say it anyway for the sake of the video. People ask things, but we have a barrier to. We have to still be cordial because this may cost for me to go into that LC, but at the same time, I still need to. You did what you did, you asked what you asked, just because some people use form of asking and certain questions as a way to manipulate the fact that they can just intervene, just like somebody did here. Does it sound like something happened with family of why you might have a financial blockage? So let's check that first. Let's see about that first. I gotta go to my grandma's house. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Over the river through the woods to my grandma's house. She's a Capricorn, by the way. Her name is Mary Eliza. I call her Mary L when I'm doing this. What's the law? What is this? Where should I go with this? Okay, we got the word use. Hmm. Use. I'm gonna see. I don't want to say nothing yet. Oh no. Somebody used a girl or some kind of library and research, or somebody's a A Libra, etymology, add certain letters to Libra's library. Well, the Y, right? Not really. But anyway, she something about some research. Somebody used some research. Let me get one more, just one. This sounds like something happened in the family because if you feel distraught and lost and these things, it has some, and you want some kind of. It sounds like you just want a financial breakthrough. Financial blessing they would call it is one thing. Financial breakthrough that opens the floodgate for all to endure happiness financially and that abundantly. Let's say it that way. Oh wow, this was an well, let's go. This relationship is affecting my connection with God, dear clever girl. So this is in reverse. There was someone in your family who was well renowned and in the know, basically. Somebody didn't like that, so they masculated them. Let's say masculated, because men could get demasculated. This was a woman who was. It's like saying the poem, what? Sojourner Truth, aren't I a woman? Somebody got treated like a masculine or something like that. It's a woman in your family. So something about empresses, emperors ensure security. Yeah, there was also a switch. Like this role, I guess foundations of households, people feel like it doesn't matter. You can do this, I can do that. It doesn't matter. Or there's anything you can do, I can do better. No, you can't. Problem in here. So if you feel that way about being lost and whatever, it has something to do with that. There's some research that need to be done. You definitely need to know who your people are because financial breakthroughs only come through family, um, basically breakthroughs, and family go through a lot. So the other side is they mad because you don't have the budget, yet it happens for you. This is this is actually in reverse. I'm gonna let you look at that upright because I really think you should kind of focus on the family foundation of why that is. It's not that you can't have what you want, but when you figure out why, but really discern what this is, because we have right here a woman with a child here. You see, the child looks different from her. You see how the child looked different from her? Like there's a movie called Pinky, and she went to school. And it's ironic. We just got done doing Valerie's reading. And it was about academics. She went to school, passed off as white because how she looked, but she's really quote unquote black. She went back to her hometown, and her it's free up here, y'all, on YouTube. And she went back to her hometown, but her mother is a well, quote unquote black woman. So really discern and really get into that and learn. Somebody in your lineage might have not learned what is meant for you to learn. And this is for you so that you can have that financial breakthrough. But be careful because when certain family members find out certain things, then they start to attack you. So this is what happened to them. Let me give you an angel message and then I'm going to pull a tarot in a moonology and I'm going to go. But this sounds like you want what you want and that's okay, but it's something about being useful and not useless or something like that because somebody could have used this knowledge, this research, and this stuff they learned. Michael Jackson, Liberian girl, just like the movies, because somebody, they had a lot of potential then. They had a lot, I mean, so obviously it has something to do with you as well. So you have a lot of potential talents. You can get a lot of things done. This is probably your calling, and maybe you didn't know this when you go look, but you need to be mindful. You might find some, you might mess around and there's going to be some family stuff going on where you might notice somebody is not who they said they was. Thus, of this woman minding her business, well, who that over there? Now, this is in reverse because this could have been a man minding their business. Who that over there? So it's perspective too. So with this spider, something about Job chapter 8, verse 14. This could have been about someone's job. They, a research job could be significant. Any kind of job where somebody had to watch somebody could be significant, or they felt like that was their job. I don't know what they seen. So 75 and 10 of Psalms, and then 8:14 of Job. Somebody, I don't know if they did their job. It could have been a life switch thing. People talk about that, where your cousin comes back as your aunt because something that they know that you would remember back in that time. So they bind you with that truth in this time, so that it's kind of like the closer of a relative they are, they could say things like honor your mother and father. They will use those condemning things to make you feel as if it's you can't walk away from them, but still love them, still support them. So this feeling lost and whatever else you feel, this is just your training. Somebody could have been, sleeping with the same sex in your family, and it's not said, or what was, they might have had experiences. We got the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. Like in the Word of God, there's a lot of things like that going on. People need to read it a little closely. It'd be a lot of men doing it too. It'd be in there, and they like, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry about it. It'd be in there. We got Rose Venus. It tried to come out upright, but it came out in reverse. So you might find out about something that wasn't so loving, or a child like that was not born out of love. It sounds like lust or something. So be careful. Some stuff ain't what it seems either. Like they tried to whitewash my grandma, my great grandma, well, great great grandma. Um, I just thought that's what it was. They had a picture of her and everything. I had to go to my dad's mother and verify that. Like, thank God I can. And she was like, no, this is what she looks like. I don't know who that woman is. They be trying to do shit like that. Sure the hell do. Cause I'm like, they really tried to say that was, and I'm like, see, some research ain't really good research. Let's just say that. Go into the family for stuff like that. It's a grade A plus. Thank you. So your angel message, your last one, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. You might want to, yeah, you're gonna learn something. You got this holy grail here in reverse. Something about a python or something like a snake. Yeah, great mother. Whatever you learn, somebody was a good person. It was a good person. It was just a messed up situation. Let me get one tarot, because this sound like you might want to be ready for this before you're gonna get it. Sound like inheritance then. It sound like inheritance. Like you shouldn't be wanting and whatever when you have an inheritance. Yep. Seven of chalice in reverse with the six of swords. Something about rumors and experience, and somebody leaving somebody just to be miserable. You're gonna find out all of that. The star, something about following the good source of energy. Then this Queen of Wands, and it's a full moon in Aquarius today. Yeah, yeah, this was meant for you to find out today. Full moon in Pisces at the same time too. So something is not your imagination. You're gonna think, is this real? Yes, seven of chalices in reverse. Either that, or you could just kind of walk away and act like you didn't see what you seen or found out what you found out. I mean, just like everybody else did. I mean, it's typical. So easy to walk away. Something about having faith. Celebrations are to come. Now, how you do is up to you. Magician is in reverse. We saw that's upright and it ain't in reverse. Remember somebody's birthday too. Yeah, work through your fears and some action. Ew. You could be going through something crazy because of this right here. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't. You just are. You don't know which ways to move, and that's like a lot of us. So it's the family research, man. Energies gaining momentum, waxing moon. So this Queen of Wands, damn, sound like you got set up. I wouldn't say I did it. Shit, I didn't do it. Somebody else did it. I'm sorry. Look at that. They not even in the right relationship. I ain't in no relationship. Anyway, I'm just playing. What? You gonna find out somebody should have gave something to somebody. Everybody trying to keep this a secret. What's with the Four of Swords? This is family secrets. Be ready. I don't know what happened, but it's a lot of people who shouldn't have been together and they were doing stuff. Yeah, somebody had a sugar baby. Yikes. I mean, in them times, yeah, older guys. Yeah, it's time to release negativity. Something about work through your fears, 11/13/23. New moon in Scorpio. So this is the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to, oh, Lord, look at that. New moon in Leo, that's in reverse. You might not be so confident. You're gonna have to start. You have to have that faith. That's that nine of wands. With that four, you gonna celebrate after that. It's something about keeping the faith. You'll be all right because if you want what you asking, you got to do this. Cause you want what you want, and that's fine. But this is in the way. You want to. It just sounds like this is in the way. Now, how they research, you don't need to do what they did. This is like a warning, cause that's what they did, and this is probably why a lot of people. I don't know how your family situation going. They not really getting nothing either, or they want to give only to certain people. This is the secrets revealed energy, that Queen Sheba vibe, and right behind it is good juju. So what you do, March what 15th, moon was in Gemini at 3:16. Something about a sacrifice. Something happened to somebody, and you need to know that because what's happening with you, if you feel stressed and whatever, it could have something to do with why you're going through what you're going through. It's something about uh, some Orisha work as well and a candle. I don't know if you know about Orishas. So maybe a family member of yours went to a Pentecostal church. We got Marie. She was like a hoodoo voodoo priestess, but she was a good one. People of churches and all loved her work. She was a very good woman at what she did. That was a real lady, so it was not make believe. Something about that seven of chalice. You gonna be a believer after this. You're gonna be a believer after this. Yeah, money, that sounds great. But you're gonna be a believer after this. Trust and believe. But the money gonna come in with the faith or something like that. It's the journey. It starts with the somebody did. I don't know how they was when they was researching. Let's just say you got a chance not to do what they did, whatever that was. But you need to also have protection and be prepared because a lot of people practice a lot of things because whatever they did, they probably had to do dark things and you know gain on that energy, keep doing something, and not everything that everybody do is the same, right? This is that whole I'm watching you person in the back while the other person minding their business. Because that's perspective too. Because a lot of things, oh, that's because you do this. It's perspective. Because it's like Marie, I believe I'm saying her last name right, LeVou, believe. She was a real lady. And basically, people went to her for all kind of stuff. Like we talking people in the churches. She had to go to an actual church to help somebody. They opened the church door, and she do hoodoo voodoo. It's something about perspective. Not everybody, just because they do certain things, don't mean it's evil. You might need to work with some people like that because I don't know who did what in your family. But in order for you to get what you need, you might have to work with somebody who do something a little different. You just your level of discernment and your faith and the star and the four of wands, all that. I'm just gonna tell you in advance. You need to make sure you in tune with it. Know how to read birth charts. Know how to read. Like we talking the whole nine. You need to know those things. You need to know your chart. I got some classes below if you want to check them out. Like they on Udemy. There's like little previews, so if you don't want to like actually buy it, you can just take a sneaky peeky like that person did on the card in reverse, because that's probably what happened to somebody trying to learn their stuff because they don't actually know what the hell they're doing. Or, I think I might need them. Probably worn off their help. Don't be like that person. Don't be like that person because that's probably what the problem was. But your financials and whatnot is in that. Something about some family inheritance. They probably switched some documents and stuff around too. And that's what's going to piss you off. Because if say like you read the deed, you don't have this last name, but these relatives do. But the only people with this last name get the stuff. But you related to them, and if you probably like, for example, you do more research. Why ain't I involved? Why are we not involved? Because that's our stuff, or this is that. So be careful what you see, and really go within and get somebody that know what they're doing. Like I work in legal support, so documents and things is I had to learn a thing or two. I didn't know every little thing, little simple stuff, having moments. So be open to learning. So John, and then Sky, Key, and Moon. You're next after John. I'm doing goody. I'm doing goody. Ooh, Marie Catherine LeVay. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Look at you. I'm gonna pin that at the bottom because this is some true stuff. I'm inspired by this woman. She was I got my degree in criminal justice of science and then some other stuff. But I would love to work with this kind of stuff in a mixture of the system, they call it, because I think there's a way without doing certain stuff. And maybe somebody just mad at my calling. I'm not the only one who had a calling like that, I'm pretty sure. Like this woman, her name is Alice, and I was looking at what she done, and she's on the criminal justice. I call it the criminal justice honor of fame when it comes to women who were like they broke ground groundbreaking things when it came to the system. But I would say I would love to be that one where mixing this and that, it can be of good use. People just stupid, but then turn around, you spying on them, and you didn't might need them. So that could help you too, LC. Like things are not as they seem. Some people just don't be like them. You could be missing out, fuck around, fall in love or something. And that be the one like anybody bother you, all they gotta do is stare at them. They get a whole headache. Oh shoot, for okay, hey, you better stop. You better quit. I wouldn't even be fucking with you right now. Oh my god. I'm gonna say, John, you still here? But nah, for real. Thanks for pinning that. Thanks for pinning that. What up, New Orleans? I really think it's great for you because that's for you. So you might need to don't be be careful. Some family members they get mad. Some of them know they know they just ain't said nothing yet. Trust me, the journey be crazy. And I done made a whole new life for me, and they done feel. I'm telling you, like, nah, y'all try to keep me out before. They was going let me tell you something. My family, they don't want to say it. I love them still. They try to use me as a scapegoat. I'm not about to cry though. I basically made a new life, and here they go using everybody and every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and whoever else, Sally, Susie, them, to buying my little butt back where I don't want to be. But you said I didn't belong there. You just didn't tell me. You was gonna tell me at the time that I was gonna die. But I wouldn't have been here. You see what I'm saying? Like I would be dead, but then I would have to start over. It's like keeping someone bound so they don't realize what was plot. Because some of these family members ain't family now. Like loved ones and family, two different words. More like family. Oh my goodness, they be crazy. John, are you still here? I'm gonna go ahead on to you, Sky. If John pop up, I'm gonna just have to get back with you. So I really hope that helps, LC. For real, for real. You know, shit be crazy around here. I done caught that crazy ass. I don't know. I be laughing. I be like, Lord have mercy. Can you just stop? Why don't you just talk? You got a mouth, a tongue, everything else. I speak English. You speak English. What's the problem? They just want to say you cray. They were trying to because stuff like this. They love trying to say, "Oh no, you cray," and we're gonna put you in the mental house. Good luck, bitch. Some people are so keen they already know what to do, and you too, you too. They already know what to do. You gonna know what to do. Trust me. You wouldn't. It wouldn't be led. You wouldn't be led somewhere like that. So I would say go ahead and start. Just learning who your family is, family tree, stuff like that, and then start your way up into what you grew up in, but have an open mind about it. But try not to be mad about what you find out, because some people, yeah, you might be a little upset. I wouldn't be. Okay, so Sky, yours started on 1 hour, 23 minutes, 19 seconds. So somebody 1, 2, 3, the sun. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, the sun. The sun is the 19th arcana card in the tarot. One is magician, two is high priest, priestess, three is empress. Double on the ones. Might see a lot of ones. What's your angel message? Ooh, the forgiving stage, but it looked great. It's upright. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. You might have, this might be somebody who need to, they can't get mad at you, you can't get mad at them. That's what that is. Some people, it's one of them moments where, yeah, I'll let it go. Attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires for doing the mature thing. Looks like you get the happy ending. I don't know how the other party is. Let's just say I would want the best for him. That sounds intense. What's with it? When this come out, I start laughing. What? You get the cupcake? You silly. Healing the motherline. Oh man. Well, basically somebody was doing the work and somebody won't. I wouldn't. Okay, you know how like We all, okay, so like, okay, they say we all going to the same place, right? Oh, sure, go ahead. I don't know if John is still in here. So Tanisha, you'll be next. I don't know if John is still in here. Cause I don't want to do somebody's stuff and they not here. I ain't with that. We got this thing where I'm trying to do like 6 minutes, 30 seconds, no more than that for each reading. So at the if I can finish it under that time, cool. So Sky, healing, ancestral work, mother line, and growing up. You might have to leave somebody behind, and that's just how life is. If you're doing what you need to do and they are doing something else, and maybe they thought it was best for them, and you're just doing what you know is best for you, it doesn't look like you were cheating, copying, or looking. And even if you had to, it was more like, you know, how you just acknowledge someone's, oh, if you're doing okay, or oh, that was a great job you did. It's just like good sportsmanship or something. Yeah, look at that. The second boom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Yep. The high road looks so good. It just looks so good on you right now. Silver lining. Something about it's over, acceptance. This is the part the other, I don't know who they are. It could be a group of people. They got to accept something that you just can't do this, you can't do that. Or whatever it is for you is for you. They can interfere. And with ancestral work here, it just sounds like it don't even have to be that you into ancestral work. It could just be simply you doing what you're supposed to do, and your ancestors are proud. Like a lot of people feel like I don't gotta light no candle. I could just be active. I can go outside. I can do this and that and the third, and it's gonna work the same way. Everybody has their thing. It's this is the part of being mature. That's that growing up part in the work. Some people just childish. Damn. I don't want to say oh well, but yeah, let's get to I don't want to laugh. That is not funny. But it just sounds like this is someone who's been warned too. I don't know who they is or who the group is or something. Something about the new moon in Taurus and waxing moons. So if they was doing work and they was, I hope their intentions was right because everybody could say, "Oh, I do that too," you know. I get it. But what I will say is, look, I can truly say, when I started, I don't give a fuck what you know about my past. When I started, as far as right now, I ain't like no candle to hurt no goddamn body or no shit like that. That just sounds. I'm over here asking, Lord, I see them over there. Please protect me. I'm doing stuff like that. Like the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. I might have said some things. I might have said some things. It didn't hurt though. The strawberry moon, that looked like a big old orange. Full moon in Capricorn, strawberry moon. That was like what, June 21st? This one. Something is just, somebody gonna keep doing it? Or is something is ending for you, it's not ending for them. And this is what it is. It's just now we're at the conclusion stage. So this got something to do with like Hunter's moon to the blood moon. This is like, oh, bro, talking about a major sacrifice. I hope they can live with that shit. Anyway, I mean, I'm bad, but I ain't bad like that. No, nothing will come of the situations in reverse. So they might be trying to reverse this, or they might want to. Ooh, Lord, mm, I'm sorry. Hey, look, I wouldn't say you in the safe zone, but you damn sure ain't in a zone you don't want to be in. It's like all you gotta do is speak the honest God truth, and you fine. I just hope they can say the same. I don't even want to bash them. Like, I really don't. Everybody got their reason why they do things. But what I will say is, doing the work is important. It just looked like you fine to me. I just don't know how it is for them. I would say, okay, that's none of my business. This for you. But it just looked like that's what it's coming to. Something is that. Nothing will come in the situation. We got void course. This might be the time for you to put up some major boundaries because this looked like, I wouldn't say, not be around. Okay, my cam went out. So this sounds financial or family support. Yeah, the time is good. Okay, you started at an hour, 23 minutes, 19 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna end it with expect a powerful change. This is the new moon and eclipse. So you remember we had the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success, is what it says in here. Somebody was trying to mess up your confidence or mess up where you don't feel so confident about something. Something about the keys to confidence. So they tried to block the gate. Something about the new moon was on the 4th. That was on Sunday. To the Lions Gate. But here's the thing though. I cut the deck before I used this deck here at New Moon in Taurus, upright, prosperity and peace. So something about a house and marriage and whatever. Somebody might be with someone, I don't know. But the other card was the waxing moon in reverse. The energy is gaining momentum. This could be anything like somebody realizes y'all should have been and they maybe feel otherwise now. This could be somebody's that family, anybody doing stuff and you didn't know they was doing stuff, and now you about to find out they was doing stuff, and unfortunately, probably trying to say you was doing stuff. This could be anything. I don't care if they say you went to the Walmart and stole a piece of candy and a steak, try to hide it in your jacket. Like they will. Somebody is. And the crazy thing, from Sunday on the 4th of April, so something about April, I meant to say August. Hold on, that was the first week of the new moon in Aries. Oh, damn. So something about Ogun and Arula, something about a ruler, uh, children, school, Orisha talk, something about lessons learned, something about checking the measurement, the levels of something. What the fuck was somebody doing? I don't want to know. Okay, anyway, somebody's levels to this, but okay. I'm just saying, from the new moon in Leo, that was August 4th. We had waxing crescent moons. And then after that, it was the 12th of August, which was like what the moon was in Scorpio. And we had waxing gibbous moons. This is the full moon today in Aquarius and Pisces at the same time. And we'll be having waning moons. So this is the perfect time to, yeah, Capricorn energy. Capricorn is Baba Uye. It's like fasting or giving some kind of form of offering or refusing, like not taking something. This could be anything, simply like I'm not taking somebody's bull. I'm not taking any calls, leave a message, or it's something like that. So as something decreases its value could be significant because waning means decreasing of something. So something is being decreased. Maybe somebody's value of how valuable they thought they was. It could be something like something is ridding from your body, like a cleansing that's happening and you have no idea, like a level up. We got crystals and whatnot inside of our body. So this could be the form of somebody can't take control over no, and they gotta kind of stop the bull. Doing stuff they weren't supposed to be doing. It just sounds like when you find out, as I end this, when you find out about this, it was something that was blocked. But it seemed like they're trying to undo it. I don't know if they can undo this. Once you do something, when you do voodoo, hoodoo, you can't. Now you can try to undo somebody in some shit. Sorry, that's not how it works. Especially when you get the ancestors involved, that's on their hands, and that's no lie. You know they dead and everything, but so don't nobody want to deal with that. They over there, they up there. They got a chain of command just like you do. That don't work like that. Like somebody, I don't know. That was what I got for you though. That was like letting something go was the greatest thing you could do. Now, it may have hurt it a little bit. You got over it. It just sounded like it might have been like bothersome a bit, but not too much where you didn't forgive yourself and them. You got the innocence card and forgiving yourself and being gentle. This was probably a part of your process of healing. And around Hunter's Moon to the Blood Moon, this sounds like a sacrifice. And the ancestral card came out. And then you had the waxing moon in reverse with the new moon in Taurus. Peace and prosperity. When you messing with someone's peace of mind and they over there. Now you may think they bothering you can say that, but I don't know if they can say that. That's the thing. A nice amount of us can say that. You don't have to do what I do. But there's always going to be somebody who can identify. See, that's that ram in the bush thing. You never know who God uses to see it. No, they know because they said, are we going to take what they said? We're going to try to investigate on it. Because, tarot readers, y'all up here doing this stuff and you don't know who watching. I'm just saying, like, saying you gifted. Okay, well, let's see. I mean, you ain't got to show off. It's about helping other people. Like sometimes a form of a sacrifice isn't somebody hurting someone. This could be, it may hurt what you gotta do because it's gonna hurt somebody else, but you mean good. You have good intentions, like being a police officer. Obviously, somebody gonna have to get the cuffs one day. You just jangling them because it's a beautiful little bracelet. Okay, that's cute. But somebody got to get the cuffs one day. Let's just hope that they got the cuffs for a good reason. Because some of y'all, you cuffing for the wrong reason. You're shooting and all this shit. Oh, y'all gonna get it too. So if you was a good cop, this was just an example, but I'm still gonna use it as an example. Good job, and the rest of you, I guess, that's you. That's your problem. So just using it as an example. So Sky, I really hope that helps. It's simple. I don't know if you're still here, Tanisha. We got room. Hello. Dude, hold on. Let me go through the chat. Did anybody else have a question? I got room for two. I got room for two. He said farewell, motherfucker. Skyreese Lily. I ain't gonna lie. Look, if you was doing the best you can, I can't say nothing. Like that's your thing. I'm just reading energy, being honest as I can too. Nobody better not mess with God's peeps. I'm trying to tell you. Something about we was peeping all of that in the corner. We synced it. We synced you. But somebody, they gonna try to say, we seen you too. But it's not the point. Some of y'all know you ain't, and some know you is. It's that energy of, oh, so you saying you this, okay, so you could do that. It's kind of like tempting Jesus. Somebody, don't let them fool you. Jesus died for your sins, if that's what you believe, right? So you do not have to do it again. Is your name Jesus? So why are they treating you like the man? I think something is just metaphorically like, okay, that's life. That's one thing. But somebody a little weird with biblical learning and tactics. Actually, I kind of do. I kind of do. I just be like, I don't know where it came from, but oop, here it is. Oop, there it is. Ain't even gonna cap. Lord, stay with me, because some people be mad as hell. I'll be like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. Well, give me the order back. It's like kind of going like, you want to pull up at Bojangles. Like, you see this suit? You see this suit? You know I work for the chicken people over here. Do you want them fries and the legs or no? We putting the biscuit in here. Do you want the tea? I ain't gonna talk to you like that, but listen, we know, no, no, no. You could take. Do you want this? We could put it back. We can give it to somebody who actually want to eat it. You know, you got your money back. We don't want no problems. You got it. You right. Sometimes letting somebody go to hell on, thinking they doing something, that's the best thing you can do. Like, you got it. Bye. You want some chicken? We was up here talking about chicken. You could be here talking about, you want some chicken. Shoot, right at the crib. Ain't even gonna lie. You talking about some chicken, you gotta go to the store, right? And I'll fry that motherfucker. You want some fried chicken. Now, I don't eat chicken. So I would tell you in return, you gotta give me like a watermelon and some water or something while you over here eating chicken. We talking about chicken. Oh man, I shouldn't have used the Hunger Games for an example. I shouldn't have did that. See, we done started something with the chicken. The chicken is innocent. See how some can just go the whole other way. We over here talking about the chicken. The chicken, we sorry chicken. We just making we trying to figure out if we eating or not. Veggie curry and split. Ooh, mess around and get my heart. You said what? I'll take the veggie curry for 6,000. Ooh, that sound. See, now I'm mad because I can't have it. I'm gonna think about it when I'm on a fast. I'm on a fast. Hold up, not so fast. Y'all, I'm serious. I ain't eating for a nice little minute. I'm gonna be happy singing songs, cleaning up. God gonna move. That's all I'm gonna say. Woo, God gonna move, and then I'm gonna have yay. I'm gonna have peace, cause I can be in pieces if I don't do what I gotta do. I got 20 days with the biscuit though. I cannot have a biscuit without my honey. Like even at Bojangles, like she was getting on my nerves. Like, let me tell y'all a story. I'm at the Bojangles. I had to walk, pay my child support. I didn't get mad. I got dropped off halfway. I went and paid that child support though. I had enough money to give me a biscuit. I went to get that biscuit. And I was upset that day. I got rained on and everything. I didn't make it nobody business but my own. Leave me alone. I want the biscuit. So I went and but see, I got a history with Bojangles. I got a history with Bojangles. Here's the problem. In my first job, growing up, I chill. My first job, I was proud to flip. Oh, y'all be flipping chicken another way. I was flipping chicken this way. And then going home flipping chicken again. I got tired of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was a packer, the cleaner, and the condiment section filler. And they had my ass in the dining hall, cleaning up with a pregnant belly. I will never forget. I ain't get mad at her. Somebody gotta do it. Whatever. But then it's like petty stuff and losing my job. I ain't going there. Because the same woman who was in there, she's still there. And I asked her for some honey because I had 2 biscuits. I saw an old friend. Her name's Sarah. She was with her relative. I said hello. And, I had to sit down and enjoy my biscuit. I had 2 of them. So I said, can I get some honey? And she was like, okay. She gave me like, what, 2 packs? Maybe 3. 2 to 3. So I knew off gate that wasn't enough honey though. I didn't complain. I said, shoot, I might mess around and help it and make it stretch. Let me see if it'll be enough. So I said, I'm eating my biscuit, and it won't, as I assumed, but I didn't want to, you know, waste as well. So I said, okay, if I just need some more, I'm gonna get my ass up and just go get some more freaking honey packs. Like, what's wrong with that? That's that. Not only was I thinking like how I should, but and then I go up to the counter. I asked her for some more honey, and she in her mouth. This is why I don't work there. And this is why I said y'all good. 'Cause I can't work around her short ass. I'm the hammer. Use a nail to me, but I ain't gonna do it. I could have roasted her that day, just like that chicken in the back. It was getting fried. She was gonna get roasted. But I said, let me let her go in the name of the Most High Lord, because what I was about to say, she wasn't gonna like it. I was gonna say, see, that's why never mind. Ain't gonna even repeat it. Just know I'm glad I don't work there. I'm glad I don't have to deal with you. Thank God. Because even everybody in the back was getting irritated with her. I'm looking at them rolling they eyeballs at her. So I'm over here like, I know I ain't the only one. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna let her have her moment because she thinks she's doing something again after all these goddamn years. Some people, you just gotta leave them where they're at with their fancy dancy car and they just obezo. Like, baby, I'm proud. But you had to be ugly to keep it. See, that's what you don't understand. You they're the type, people say don't let somebody get you out of character. You want to keep your job. But I don't know how many times I was in character and they over here acting like I'm not. This is that glow of I had to figure out who the heck I was. I don't know who I'm talking to, but they remember you flipping and dipping and stuff. They remember, but now they got to remember this. I hope this video find them, and I hope it help them. Hey, they gonna see you somewhere else. Just don't be them. You learning now. You learning. Don't be sending that mess over where you about to go. You ain't gonna get nothing like that. That's why you went through what you went through. Hello. So I'm looking at it. I'm gonna close out with this. The comment she made, because I was like, you know, um, let me just tell y'all how it went though. 'Cause I didn't get there why. So I asked her for some more honey, and can she pass me like 3 more packs because that wasn't enough, and I thought it would be enough, but I need some more. And she was like, I gave you what you asked for though. Now she remembered me. That's the thing, and she may act like she don't. Let's just say for some rare chance her memory, because she old, she don't. Or she see a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'll let it go. I bet you gonna remember on a certain day. You don't remember so and so? Oh well, the record says that she used to work, and you do know her. So let me reintroduce y'all, cause you forgot. Well, this is and you think like, oh, I remember, and the place y'all gonna be at, and how it's gonna go down. It might go down the way they didn't think, and you too. I don't know. So I'm just saying, her mouth. I know I got one, but I don't mind apologizing. That's the difference between me and some people. I done did a public apology for one of the people that be in the chat sometime. Her name Monica. I had to think about it one day. Like maybe I was a little insensitive to what she was going through, and I wanted to pick at her, and that was fucked up. So again, Monica, my apologies. She was just trying to ask a certain question. I'm in my damn So you so high you can't say you sorry or you apologize. Let's say that. So that's what I'm saying. It didn't seem right. Like, wait a minute. The way she's just, I'd be like, all right, can you just give me the honey? I want to go sit down so I can eat my biscuit. I could have let her have it. I had a fucked up day, but I didn't let it get to. I refuse. I don't know who need to hear it. You need to say it over again. I refuse. I had a day today, that's fine, but you ain't gonna take my day from me. The little bit of happiness and that biscuit with that honey I can have, you're not about to take that shit from me. That's like taking Claude and Ray's cornbread. I'm gonna fight you. Lose, win, you're not taking my cornbread. That's just period. You can ask, but you better be ready for that motherfucker. Nah, you can't have what's mine. That's just period. You gotta show out sometime. But them moments, you ain't have to do all that. Some stuff you ain't gotta do all that. You see what happened, right? See what happened to Ray? You ain't have to do all that. You just need to say what you need to say, and boom, you ain't gotta do none of that. I mean, if you can fight, okay, but you ain't gotta do that, because then that's putting you in a risk. You know who watching you? You said you learned or something like that. Anyway. Oh, thank you. You're gonna start calling me honey bee. You better stop. That's really y'all true story. It's just the way I'm like, Lord have mercy. And the girl who said you want something to drink, I said, no, I'm fine. I guess she asked because she felt like about her mess. But see, I don't know if they know that I had my experience with that same woman, so I know what they talking about. I don't know. I don't even want to project like, is that what y'all? They could have just been playing. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that open. But I will say, look, I don't want to channel old energy from the past, but I could have cussed you out, but I'm not gonna do it because it could have been just me, right? So I'm gonna just eat my biscuit and go sit my ass down. Hell, I paid for the motherfucker anyway, and it was good. Duh. With that honey, it was real. I remember. Shit, you see the dress? I remember. So, a cancer friend, stop running your mouth about goddamn clothes and a wig. You ain't even my friend for real. I don't even know why. Fuck around, I go outside, burn it, and take a picture and show your ass. Like, I don't care, right? Some of y'all, I will be so mean, but I ain't gonna do it. I'll let you have it. Just like I got treated, my child got treated with disrespect, but then people gonna try to be funny about some other shit. So two wrongs make a right. Hey, do what you gotta do. I guess we even now. But this is what I want to tell somebody. If somebody did you wrong, if somebody fucked up with you, let them fuck up then. Why do you have to do equal amount? You gotta still pay for that, right? You don't even understand. You just leveled out their debt. If you knick-knacking and ticking for tacking on the way up, that's how that goes. Let me tell y'all something. They saying I don't know what they saying. I don't care. Fill in the blank. I'm gonna let you do you, the thinker, as we do this together. If they saying over here you did this, because that's their argument, but you in the middle, and they over there saying you did that, because usually it's something like that. Let's just say somebody saying you did something, but you got to understand both sides shook hands about it. They bet, and you in the middle. They bet on you. You in the middle. Yep, sure did. Shook hands on your ass, and you in the middle. So what I'm saying is, if they saying you did something and they gonna both try to use it against you, however that is, because some people feel like there's a right and a wrong side. Really, both can be wrong. One just seemed like it's right, and you could be a bunch of fucking bullies because you think you doing what's right to a bunch of people that did so-called wrong. It depends on how you look at it. Anyway, what all I'm trying to say is you in the middle. They shook hands and shit. Something about Cusco. That llama shit, that lame shit. You know the funny problem about shaking hands, you need hands. Somebody you shook hands with a motherfucker who got a goat hand. You shook hands with a llama, a goat. Who you shook? You shook a hoof. I don't know where to get hooves. Shit, hoof caps. They rolling off the rim now. You talking about you rolling down the street with Indo and juice. Yeah, lean back, cause that you about to crash and burn. The cap then came off the rim, and maybe they gonna steal the rim. You know how they used to do the rim in the bush. We seen that they stole the rim, and they stole all the stuff off the rim, and then now you just got a beautiful car. They done went so far they done took the radio out that bitch. You was at the phone booth trying to get some help. Anyway, you in the middle. They made bet. Here's the problem though. Let's get back to the fact. I'm gonna close it out. Here's the problem. If they saying you did something and everybody worked together on you, regardless of who is who, I don't give a fuck. They can say they're the good people. They can say they're the bad people. They can say they're the bad people. They can say they're the good people. To be you, the good one is it? Because if they gotta point all that out to in the first place, you got to be fucking kidding me. Your ass ain't shit. Neither you. No. But don't let them know that. I'm just trying to help. You the good person. This now, let me help. Lord help me out. What I'm trying to say is if they gotta get together, hear me out. If they gotta get together and tell you that you fucked up, but they still saying they the good people on this side, and they saying they the bad people, whoever the fuck is who, and you the one in the middle, and you the one in the middle. Do you get what I'm trying to say without saying it? You just was trying to eat your honey and a biscuit. You probably had an iced tea. They won't even let you have it. You gotta understand who motherfuckers are at that moment. So you in the middle. We just got to that realization. So closing it out with this. If that's the case, somebody provoked the situation that you was in. Hold on. Somebody, you gonna make me go to the word of God on you because you don't think this is real. You better go to Luke chapter 13, verse 1 and stop playing. They was mixing and mingling. The word says mingle. We not butchering the word. Hold on. Because somebody, you think this a game? We on the red app. Somebody, this blood right here. We is doing what we supposed to. That usually you famous off YouTube. So anyway, I'ma just, I grew up Christian. I'm a baptized person. I read sponsor Bibles and even other things. Because somebody, you can't find everything in that thing, okay? You gotta talk to other people. So you ain't gonna talk to them just because they wear bananas on their head and it says stay away from banana slipping ass people or something like that. See that you slipping. Because Jesus didn't do all that. He died so that we can also have life and have it more abundantly. Being able to talk to people who wear banana slipping hats. You might learn something from their banana slipping ass. They slipped and fell and they trying to get up. You can learn, oh, how did you fall? Oh, see, I'm going to learn from that. Even though they fall ain't like yours. Because half of y'all, you ain't falling, you flying. You think you falling. That's the other F word. Somebody stop with the F word. That's the wrong F word you talking about. So we're going to go to Luke 13 and 1. I'm going to use the KJ version because somebody, you be trying to play like, it says man. Who you think you is, woman? A woman that came from a man's nutsack who shot it in my mom, and here I am. So I have a right to stand on even masculinity. So anyway, yeah, somebody, you weird. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about it. So we're gonna go to 13:1. In Luke, there were present at the season some that told him of Galatians. So this is dealing with the book of Galatians. If you look in chapter 2 and 3, it could give you more insight. Talking about you foolish Galatians. Yeah, foolish Galatians. Something about the galactic things. Some of y'all, this is gonna go. Don't let it go over your head. No, not even me. So yeah, verse 1. There were present at that season some that told him of Galatians. So somebody was told about some foolish people. But here's the problem. Everybody want to write in their story who them foolish people is. Don't you be a part of nobody's fucking story. You let them bet all they bet alone. This you just in the middle. Like I ain't know what I ain't. Just move, keep it hot, keep it moving, son. We got who's blood pilot? Ricket Ricket. Do y'all know about blood pilots? So do y'all know what a blood pilot is? I mean, you on the red app. Some of y'all thought about Crips and Bloods, didn't you? Don't. It's all right. Cause when I was in criminal justice, the first thing we learned, I believe it was introduction to the criminal justice system or something like that class, and we learned first week that the Crips was the first gang ever, and everybody else wanted to do it too. It was an organized group because of organized crime. They put drugs and stuff in the community so that women and children, mostly people of color, would not be able to basically defend their family. Oh, they're a bunch of animals. They do drugs. They sell drugs. I mean, let's bring up Wall Street. Actually, let's just bring up any kind of thing we done on our own. You know how they came. It's one of them kind of situations where you just gotta know your research. But anyway, who's blood pilot? First of all, who was the blood pilot? Do y'all know what blood piloting is? This is why the Most High says the blood of Christ or the blood of Jesus or cleansing, fasting, and praying. And why they say it, but there's other reasons why y'all feel that way. Because some of y'all, you're going to be very patriarchal, not knowing that there's history about the matriarchs before your little patriarchal society. Some of y'all men just don't want to realize you got to pay for all that blood you shed. No, we're talking about the blood from then to now. You want us to move on from it. But here's the problem. It's a setup. Divine Feminine, hear me out. It's a setup for somebody in particular. Cause you are actually moving on. The shit they about to do is gonna turn everybody the fuck up. There's a nice amount of women. No, they ain't trying to come and bring up the past. They trying to move on. And you keep trying to act like they want to bring. They have to know who they was in order to know what the hell they need to be focused on. So now because they focus on themselves, they're not hoes in the street. Some of y'all looking at their occupation fucked up, but did you ask them what they're going through and what men are binding them? And there's some men going through this too with these women. Oh Lord, I done seen it. Like, why are you talking to your son like that? Like, I swear I done seen it. So if I get up and hit you like the door, I'm gonna be upset. Everybody gonna tell on me. Anyway, goodbye. You can have it. You already know you can have it. You don't know how to open it? Let me see. I'm ghetto. All right, so what I'm trying to say is there's a difference between people and the ones who still bring the old shit. Ain't even gonna lie. So if that's the case, my baby said she wants the pineapples. So if that's the case, and they are bringing the old shit, you got to discern if they're bringing it up so they can try to take control again because somebody knows their power, whether you are a man or a woman, because blood piloting is happening to both. You know what I'm saying? Here you go, honey pie. Put the juice in the cup. Let me drink the juice. So, oh no, I'm cool. I definitely do need a can opener. I'm a little ghetto at times. But that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna bring up something to look at, even though this was a cartoon, they say, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Avatar. Kitara had to learn blood-bending magic. Now, what does Kitara know how to do? Water bending. Is not blood a liquid? So they showing you in your face, and you still gonna get mad because some of y'all, it's not in the word. Well, that's why your ass over there. This is for everybody who knows better. Anyway, because even us, we know they wouldn't show. They gotta show you. Thank you. They gotta show you this, so then they can say they showed you, and they don't get in trouble. But we all know. Well, if you show them and then you start talking, then they get mad. So some of y'all just a bunch of bitches. You're gonna be mad about what I just said. I'm rewinding to the fact that you still want to throw biblical texts around to dance around what I just said. There's people who white, black, yeah, they could be fucking purple out here. You over here targeting them because they trying to, let things be known. But anyway, it says blood pilot had mingled with their sacrifices. Let's end it. It says blood pilot had mingled with their sacrifices. So if you look in Luke, you also are looking in your childhood. Look in Luke for your childhood and the trauma. If you look in Luke, the same chapter 13, you will find woman throughout thy loose in the spirit of infirmity. If you look in Luke, what is the spirit of infirmity? The spirit of not being clean. But if you look in Luke, it talks about many things that's not clean. But you think you're going to shame somebody with some, you nasty, you dirty because of what you did. We got the records, we got this, we got that. But you dirty bitches. You've been dirty since they even knew that they was going to have dirt on their name. They didn't even know how to spell dirt at the time. They didn't even know what dirt was. So if you look in Luke, you'll find your liquidated assets. If you look in Luke, you'll be skywalking on these haters. If you look in Luke, I'm being such a show off. Yes, I am. Because I know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to close it with this. Kitara had to learn blood bending magic. What does she know how to do, though? Water bending. What is water? A liquid. Some of y'all, you've been, fasting and praying is important. Nothing but liquid. You don't need no food right now for somebody. Trust me, I'll do it with you. I'm on day 2 right now. By the first week in September, we should be right. Look and Luke. It's so dramatic now. I just can't help it. Somebody, the drama. So let me quit. I'm gonna end it with this. I just want y'all to be prepared. And me, you ain't the only one who gotta be ready. So it would be very selfish, I would think, if I didn't say something where you can get it. That's it. So if she can do water bending, Aang was the white part. She is the black part. They treated her village of people as they would so-called black people. She was even a little shade of color. I don't care where you think she was actually originated from. It's not about where she's from. It's about the fact this is what they do to people who are melanated or people who are related to some. Some of y'all, you got melanated people in your family. When you look, you're gonna find that out. Some of y'all, you don't have to look like me. My dad's daddy, twin, was an albino. So a lot of us, we have a lot of deep stuff about us. And people be misjudging and miscalculating and running that lip. Sometimes they mad because of what they do know about you and what you can say and what they can't. Especially if you look like this. And you're a woman. Ladies, I'm gonna sip something on that. Be sending women that look like you too. Some don't. Try to set your ass up like I didn't see that. Like, stop sending that bitch to my door. Next. Sorry, I had to say it. Like, it be our own. I'm learning that. But I can't get mad at my own folks. I'm not about to do that. Somebody else, you can't make me get mad at where I come from because I get why. This is the problem. That is also a problem. Don't be talking about my folks. I get it. But I wonder why. If you kind of just really look and take accountability here. Because if we look over there, you got the same problem. I think we need to find a way where we all could help our problems. Is this a group of people we could have been did it ourselves by now? I ain't gonna lie, you a little scared? Well, definitely be scared now because ain't no telling how far they gonna take it. You should have just let it go years ago. Somebody like they'll take people like us to make they ass get in line. Like I'm not about to make them do shit. Go do your job. Go outside like I had to do because I got picked on by people who were white Caucasian, but I'm not gonna take it out on the next white Caucasian person. I still got a few white friends. Like I'm just saying, it's deeper than the color, even though that's a nice little trick to use. I'm just gonna say, be ready because they're not gonna tell you the truth. Not even your pastor. They act like it. They could be hitting off, but then they're not gonna tell you. So if you look in Luke, first verse, hell, that's just the first verse. Went in. Like when I saw it, I'm just reading because I do it all the time. I pray, open up, lead me where I'm going. I'm wherever I need to be according to what my eyes will see. Let me see, and I go in. And that's how I be doing. Half the time, I have no idea where the heck I want to go in there. I'm just going somewhere, and I just start reading. And a lot of people say, "Won't you just read from the?" That's not how I want to do. You can't get mad at me, but I ain't gonna lie. If I need to, I will. At times, I think it's important. You read it, but then I'm gonna go where I want to go in the regardless. So I'm gonna stop reading eventually, but I'm still gonna go wherever I want to go. I think that's natural. It's called your curiosity being your child energy. They want to take the curiosity from you, which is weird. That's what you need to be creative. But anyway, if you look in Luke 13 and 1, not only will you find women throughout our loose, that's verse 13, you'll find other things. If you check one, just saying, just saying, I'm just saying, just saying. So this mixing and mingling, this blood piloting, sacrificing stuff, people with them M's in your hand, be careful. Because when we shake hands with people, that is a form of, oh, you accept. So y'all can do this manipulating shit. Learn about us. Palm breeders. My name is Tamara. It means date, bitter, and palm tree. Like I'm not about to be retarded just because you think I'm retarded. Excuse me for using that word. Let's say a slow leak. Because even people with disability be hitting on stuff and you just don't be listening. So they just, all right. I remember what you did on damn public stage. What you mean you don't know what you doing? Don't nobody want to stand beside your ass after some shit like that. Because for a group of melanated people who all they said was we got problems and we're mental and we're animals, you got a lot of making up to do. Somebody you think could you look like me or something, that's all you need to. I clearly remember how it happened, or did you freaking forget that I remember? I can do bad all by myself. Actually, if I wanted to, I'm gonna be good. I'm just saying I can. But I'm the bad one. I'll be bad in your story. Now, when it's over, I'm not coming back. When it's over, I'm not coming back. I done made my mind up. I done already did the work I need to do to let that be known. I'm not coming back. I can't keep doing this. It ain't fair for me, especially. That shit hurts. I'm upset, but it's okay. When they don't tell you who you are and what has to happen according to what they said, but what you saying is actually, because you took your power back, what's about to happen is going to hurt you more than it hurt them. So you could say that and then whoop my ass with a leather belt. I remember that. But now I can't whoop your ass because of who you are. I don't care about that. And I don't have to whoop your ass to whoop your ass. That's people's problem. You can talk to your kids without whooping their ass. I remember I used to do that. You can literally, if anybody would, you can ask my kids straight up, when the last time your mother gave you a little spanking, they call it. I don't even think they gonna remember. Cause that shit, and then how I apologize to my kids. When I'm wrong, I get on my knees. I don't care if we are at the store. I don't care if we're outside. I don't care where we at. In the house, because that's in the house. That PSA is just as important. When I know I'm wrong to them, this is how I did with them. I get on my knees, usually just one, so I can use the other one for balance. I grab them by their hand. I look them in their eyes. I let them know what I did. And if they can forgive me for what I did because that was wrong and I was wrong. And at times the kids may not understand, like, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're saying. Because they might have thought it was normal. See the real problem? Okay. Well, we leaving. Study, study, study. And show thyself improve. You never know who's watching. True story. True story. So I'm gonna get out of here and yeah, blood bending and the magic and the guitar. She had to fight the blood queen, the one that knew how to. She learned water bending, but then she learned blood bending. She had to fight her, and then she had the last laugh, the little blood bending witch or whatever. Because Kitara didn't want to have. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to learn. It's like a curse that she has now because now she knows how to do this, and now she knows how to do that. But she couldn't fight her without learning how to do the blood bending magic. That's an episode on Avatar. And she was noticed as the black part of the Pisces symbol, which is, they would say, yin, because yang is white. That's why Aang was noticed as white and Kitara was noticed as black. But then y'all gonna probably say, well, they're from this area, and this. Look at the culture. Look at where they're at. This is more. It doesn't the fuck matter about where you at, especially when you know we were everywhere. And then some of y'all, again, you related to us. So guess what? You in it too. Unfortunately, regardless if you know that or not. So I'm gonna get out of here. Love each other, learn as much as you can about each other, if anything, and do your best every day. That's really all I can say. And study and make sure you are in tune to know what you need to do, because you might not be able to help everybody. Because that was somebody that was the problem too. You help everybody. You help everybody, and they still didn't give a fuck about what you were saying. But now that we're here to the last draw, the last straw, they want you to give more for the last straw. Yo, straw man, something like that. No legal advice, but we gonna get out of here with. I think you need to tell them this is the last straw. So we could say the butts stop here in the child support cases, but we can't say this is the last straw in our straw man cases. I think we can. Nobody ever did it yet. Perhaps they don't have the fucking guts. Somebody do. So we about to go. And I love y'all dearly. Like, comment, and share. You need me. You don't, you don't. Don't solicit people for readings. That's corny. Because I ain't about to do that. Thank you for those who give. Thank you for those who like, share, and just come. I appreciate it. Real serious channel, real serious business. Um, Going far, going many places. Hopefully we can go together. Because that's the best joy. Nobody wants to get it all and then can't share it. That's It's not a good feeling either. So let's get it and let's get prepared and have a good day. Think about it. Don't get too much in your head there, and you will have a good day. You will get some good answers. Oh, you welcome. And thank you for y'all. Like, shoot, I wouldn't be nothing if y'all won't like look at. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look, I could have been in the back, in the dark and whatever. Somebody tried to keep me there. I had to make my way in the front. Like, and sometimes there's some stuff. I don't know if I should have did that to get the attention, but all right and wrongs. It's okay. My ass was crazy. Hey, I love you though. That's real. So we getting out of here. This is the last straw, people. Tell them this is the last straw. Somebody, you need to write that down. I swear, this is the last straw. We ain't never seen them do that before. Look what they said to them. Did you hear that shit? You're gonna see some great shit. So anyway, we gone, and I love you. Something about the butts in here. Fuck a child support. I'm gonna support them kids regardless. The last straw. This is the last straw. This is the last straw. You ain't got no more guns to draw. Look at you. You ain't got no match. You can't even like that last straw you got. See, that's why it's the last one. Ha. So we're getting out of here. Love y'all. Peace, love, and healing. Y'all know I ain't right, but I be right.